This is Calabucas for Think Future Extra. Are you a scientist? Are you a scientist? Have you ever thought of yourself as a scientist? And you're probably thinking, no, I'm not a scientist. I'm just a corporate innovator. I'm not a scientist. I'm a startup founder. I'm not a scientist. But the reality is you are a scientist. You know why? Because you should be experimenting. You should be experimenting. If you're not experimenting, then you're not really creating new products and services. You're not really innovating. How many experiments did you do this week? How many experiments did you do last week? How many experiments have you done over the course of the year? In fact, that's what we should be bonusing on. That's what we should be incentivizing. We should be incentivizing or incenting. I'm not sure which word is the real word. We should be incenting experiments. How many experiments have you done? How many proof of concepts have you created? Even if it's just a slide deck. How many experiments have we done? And when I say about experiments, I'm not talking about just creating a slide deck and saying, hey, here's my slide deck, or here's my proof of concept. I'm saying create an experiment, hypothesis, creation, and test. Test, test, test. You've got to go the entire length of how an experiment works. And once you've created this experiment, you need to run the experiment, look at the results of the experiment, and then decide what to do. How many times have you experimented? Maybe that's the ROI. Maybe people are saying, what is the ROI of innovation? What is the ROI of innovation? How many experiments have you done this week, this month, this year? Maybe that should be the number that we use to determine if we're innovating or not. Number of experiments, not number of failures, not number of successes, not billion-dollar unicorns, but how many experiments did we do?